Hey guys, what's up? It's Duncan here, bringing you guys another album review, and this time of the 2012 Metal Blade Records release, set to be released on September 25th, which is Awakened by As I Lay Dying. Now, for those who are not familiar with As I Lay Dying, they are a metalcore band based out of California, and they formed around 2001, I believe. First album they ever released was Frail Words of Collapse, which I think was heavy, aggressive, and it was a little weird on the production side, but it was a very killer album. That was the album that basically got me into this band when I was like 13, and I've been in love with the band ever since. Ever since I heard 94 Hours and I heard that fast double bass in the middle by Jordan Mancino, I was just like, I'm hooked. And they released other records such as 2005's Shadows Are Security, 2007's An Ocean Between Us, which in my opinion is their best work to date still. And then of course the previous album from 2010, The Powerless Rise, which I thought was a fantastic record. So now we have Awaken, which comes out next week. But did this album exceed expectations? In my honest opinion, I think it did. I think this was a pretty big step up as to the previous album. Everything, in my opinion, was just... the bar was raised for this band. After seeing them on Mayhem Fest last month, they were just flawless, and they're a lot heavier live, in my opinion. This album definitely was an improvement from the previous album. I mean, the thing that I noticed the most about this album was Tim Lambesis' vocals. I mean, well, the vocal work in general on this entire album, like Tim Lambesis' vocals, in my honest opinion, have improved each record, and I think this one really shows his full potential for his vocals. He's definitely matured over the last 10 years or so, and keeps, like I said, keeps getting better and better. His guttural, his harsh and growls, his harsh vocals and his growls have gotten a lot more powerful and a lot heavier, in my opinion, on this record, and it really shows a lot. And also for the clean vocals, Josh Gilbert, the bass player, his clean vocals, I think, really, really shine on this album. I mean, on such songs such as Cauterize, Greater Foundation, My Only Home, songs like that. I mean, his vocals really, really stand out on this record for me. Guitar-wise, Nick Hippa and Phil Segrasio, their guitar playing is just as tight as ever on this record. I mean, they've obviously, like I said, they have improved a lot on this record, and I feel like I can't really find one mistake about this. About the guitar playing at all. I mean, some of the guitar work, the riffs they just came up with has just been phenomenal on this record. And honestly, like, Nick Hippa's guitar playing, like, solo-wise, was just utterly godly. Like, on the song No Lungs to Breathe, the guitar solo on that song really, really blew my mind. Like, it literally gave me goosebumps. And, I mean, a lot of guitar solos have done that for me, but, like, recently this year, like, I haven't had a guitar solo that really gave me goosebumps like that. I mean, I have had a few this year, but this one was probably the one that gave me the most for goosebumps and whatnot. The bass playing was surprisingly very, very audible on this record. I haven't really heard much of the bass on the previous As I Lay Dying albums, but Josh Gilbert really stepped up his game, and it blends in well with the mix. Drumming-wise, what else do I gotta say about Jordan Mancino? For me, one of my earliest drumming influences when it came to playing metal. I mean, the guy's always blown me away with his drumming performance, and he just seems to keep getting better and better. Some of the double bass patterns he does, like on Defender, oh my god, it's ridiculous. And I think in songs like A Greater Foundation, obviously his drumming for like the double bass patterns is just ridiculous. I mean, he's in my honest opinion, when it comes to like all the double bass patterns and stuff, he's easily one of the best ones for me. So yeah, and the guy's a powerhouse when he plays. I mean, watching that guy, I remember watching him play side stage at Mayhem and just be like, wow, this guy, he hits really fucking hard and he's a powerhouse. Completely flawless drummer. I mean, I could watch that guy play all day. Very, very fantastic playing on this record, and fantastic playing for everybody in the band. This was probably the best record they've actually released since An Ocean Between Us, which came out in 2007. That's still my favorite As They Lay Dying record, but this album's pretty damn close to being as good. If I were to give this a score, I'd probably give this a solid 8 out of 10 to maybe a 8.25. That's just me. So yeah, if you guys are in the market for a new As They Lay Dying record, comes out, like I said, September 25th, next Tuesday. Be sure to pick it up. It's a very, very well done record. I highly suggest you get it if you're a metalcore fan or an As They Lay Dying fan. In general, you should definitely pick this up. I highly recommend it. So yeah, I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks for watching. Excuse me. Make sure to subscribe up above. Peace out and keep it metal.